nga recording naye bya recording nga tebivaayo nga tebinyuma kale nga tebimunyumira ye. So he told one of his boys to bring him his Bible yabalokole Bible. Nanga mwana so kwete Bible yanga. Ebigambo bya Chameleon ebisinga mu nnyimba ze. If we can go back now nolaba His Excellency the President Bobi Wine. Nti music we akozesa quotes z'abasajja abali abamanyi n'abasajja abageze ennyo. Yes, what's up, how you doing? Of course, Luzay Anderson is my name. And today I've been tasked to give my encounters ne Chameleon, yeah, Jose Chameleon. Of course, that is Joseph Mayanja. Obera ngoli muna Uganda, I think you've heard of Jose Chameleon. Kenyans, you've heard, if you know Kenya, think, and you love entertainment, you know about Jose Chameleon. If it's East Africa, and you know East Africa, and you're a fan of entertainment or music, I'm very sure you'd be knowing about Jose Chameleon. Yeah, my first encounter with Jose Chameleon. I think it was scary, at the same time a little bit fun. Nalindi there's that guy yalinga mwambazanga engoye pamita Kim Swagger. He had a fashion show where was Silk. By then Silk was the bar, you know, it was the club them days, many years, by the way, like 10 years ago, 10 11 years ago. So tugenda na ina chali wange gwendi naye ngali mukwana kakazi we backstage ya fashion show. So chali wange ngali mukwana kakazi kati nze nenyimirira mulinda amadizo kwana afuna akanamba. So someone tapped on my shoulder like ngamba nentunule mabega. When atunule mabega ngati simulaba ngandaba chifuba because I'm a little shorter and Chameleon is a little taller. So nentunula wagulu wendi ngendo labanga Chameleon omutima ne gusooka gunkuba omanyingo linganga aisemu musisi nanga storage kachaka Anderson nganga ndibulungi sebo gamboti yasewo byokulambira having a background of TV, and he appreciated, you know, my work. And you know, Natia because I was alone, my guy is vibing. Chameleon because we know him of being violent and all that damn days. So but he just appreciated the work I was doing. So after some time, like 1 year I think, then I received a phone call from his manager. Na nkubira nangamba hello ogambotia namgamba jendi nyabo ogambotia nze manager wa Chameleon mutima namgamba ye nyabo Chameleon abadaganje ojo mukoleko ka interview namgamba ye nyabo ngenda kujja wabasobola kujja lero kusawanga mwendao ngamba ye nyabo ngenda kujja because it is Chameleon is supposed to give respect where it's due. Yeah, he's #1, you know, of Uganda, truth be told. So that day ningamba producer wange, I think by then I don't think, but by then it was Charles Oyimuke aka Charlie nemgamba mnange manager wa Chameleon yankubida yagala tukoleyo ka interview. So they gave me a camera guy. We went we jali seseguku na ina some place jaina studio. So we went there to do the interview. But most of when natukao ngendo kulabanga chali ate ajize ogamboti Anderson nemugamba ndi bulungi sebo ogamboti wedanza kubira nemugamba banange nsonyiwa obwedda nkuyita nyabo naye ngatoli said no tofale because the door was really waited till. So ne bantwala mu room. It was like an office yeah, Chameleon. So I met Chameleon before I do any interview. Abantu abasinga bamanyoga Anderson obuze bibuze bizibu Anderson lwaki obuze ebintu ebyo. But what people don't know is that ebiseera ebisinga before I do the interview mbuuza omuntu gwe ngenda okubeera naye ne mubulira bye ngenda omubuuza n'abitegeera ne mubuuza kiki otayagala nkubuuze kiki oyagala nkubuuze ne mbibagamba before we come on camera. So katugwaliye wakosobola okubeera nga neddala kyambuzi. Most of these things are always planned, by the way. Bibera planned. I did an interview with full figure abantu abali waka basinga ne banyiga natambula nava ne kuset, but it was planned. So ebisinga byonna bibera planned. So ne mugamba okay, ne mbuza Chameleon, so tugenda kwogera chicho tayagala nkubuuze. Nagamba no, it's okay, choda juna choyagala. Ne mugamba chicho tayagala nkubuuze. Nagamba gwe tofayo choyagala kyonna. Amugamba okay, naye ngenda kubuuza ku bya Karamaji, mbu watto omuna gwe tofayo byonna mbuuza choyagala. So we did an interview with him. It was the longest interview before nga tanabakola omuntu w'abantu. I think it was the longest because mutima yangamba we can use like 30 to 20 minutes, then we can end. Surprisingly, we did an interview of 1 hour, and after the interview mutima yajja nangamba Chameleon takolangako interview mpanvu bweti mu bulamu bwe. We did 1 hour. Nangamba neewonyiza. But how did it happen? Why it went that long, and even why Mutima the manager got surprised is nti Chameleon namubuuzanga ebintu abasinga bonna ababeera naye bye batyo mubuuza. Abantu abasinga ekyo kintu okusooka n'onyumyako n'omuntu bakiyita lapoya. Lapo, you create a lapo ne mwemanyira so that guest togenda munyiza oba tagenda kutya ate nawe togenda mutya, because sometimes you can be starstruck. No banange nini Chameleon kwegaba nebigambo nebikubula. But what I do is nsooka nenyumyamu naawe netunyumiza nno ddala nebyengenda okubuuza netubinyumyako, then netujja mu camera netandika atobikubuuza. So namubuuza ku Karamaji mbu yatta omuntu, nanyinyonnyola amazima nangamba si bwe kiri. Ne mugamba abantu bagamba ogenda mu nnyanja oli mulogo. N'abinnyonnyola. So basically the reason why I think Chameleon gave me all that time is because yalabanga mubuuza abantu bibatamubuuza ate nga bambi abayagala obyogerako. I think you get my point. Ayagala obyogerako naye ate temubimubuuza kyokka ate nemubiteeka mu ngambo. So me, I was asking him those questions that most of the people fear to ask him, and he was answering them very bulungi. After the interview, it was very beautiful. It was a very beautiful, nice interview. I don't know whether it's on YouTube. Is it there? I'm not so sure because they are very many years ago. I think it's there, and some pictures. So after najja interview weddenga, he's super happy. He was super happy. Then aga Mutima Anderson wamwaddeyo kawo kasente. Agamba namuwaddeyo, kumbe Mutima yampadde kyebiri. Ate nga tulina okukozesaako bodaboda n'owa transport waffe ne cameraman. So Chameleon n'afuna oba gyali 10. Naziba najja nanga mwana omanyi Mutima oyo ebiseera ebisinga nemugamba oba yasonseseyo omuntu amanyi obbawo ekyebiri. Ate ng'era nange ze yali ampadde nampa emitwalo 10. And then he called Daniela, the wife. Nangamba omujjukira ono gwe nabadde nkugamba owakabi yono gwe mbadde nkugamba. Daniela came. It was also my first encounter. Hey, hello, how are you doing, Anderson? I'm fine. Yeah, you do a great job. Yeah, so after we went back. So that was the second time now we are meeting. Then a lot of other times. Chameleon aliwo yagenda yali ava Masaka nga bakola interview n'atuuza bakyali ku siriki ano kati eyo governor wansi bali bakola show nga kuliko bannamawulire ba Bukedde n'abakuba ekibozi mundi wadda nnyo bakyali balinganga munalaga Anderson wadda naye Chameleon ye wadda nnyo But after I've met the mom, I've met the brothers, Mama we in Seguku wabera. By the way, I'm also from Seguku, so we were neighbors with Chameleon. Kuve wa Chameleon pake wafengo tamblao. Then later I met the mom. I've met her very many times. I remember mugana ange bamita Keta inetaka. Naye mama ne tata wa Chameleon gate ye baula, fence ye baula. So my sister took a long time without building on that land. So nga mama wa Chameleon yamuyambako komao. So I went there during the first COVID. Ne mulabako mama wawe ne tata wawe. Namaiba amenanyumiza emboozi nyingi about, you know, AK, because by the way, I did the last interview with AK-47 also. Yeah, that's also another story. The interview yasemba we namalo jukola after like 1 week, and then he died. It was so bad. I posted it on YouTube and Facebook. Chameleon downloaded and re-uploaded it. Their mom is a nice person, very nice. Nairanga omanya bachala bakuze mayinza okunyumiza emboozi nakuza kweno. Then Chameleon again, we met. We've met very many times, very many times. I think Zadioba blankets and wines again. So after that, we've met like very many times, and I would say he's also another good person among the people. Sometimes we judge people before, you know, having that interaction with them, but when you get to meet them, you notice that, you know, they are good people. So Chameleon is one of those good people. One day, nalini show bajitoba wakasawe. Na mugagga ngantadde sente. So I was like the main person, but nga nayo li asasula abagagga. So I remember again nali mbukinze Coco Finger, kwaliko Shaminamawa, kwaliko a couple of Bobby Wine also was going to perform. So Chameleon tumusanga ajukira Coco Finger yali mubukinze. So wetwagenda ku Monster Studios, yes. Kadate Chameleon ngali mu recording aluyimba. So when we went, I went, dawe yalabanga wena adasonje nenzija munda naina bachali bange n'omugagga wange netuyingira mu studio n'omugagga wange asasula abayimbi bano bonna yasasude Bobby Wine, yasasude Coco Finger, yasasude. So naye Chameleon yete twambuking at close ali expensive. Chameleon nabo bomugagga mu studio val ngatamanyi bwatoli mugagga. So I was in a session with him. I've been with Chameleon like emirundi ngesatu recording mu studio. Most of the times he doesn't want people there. Abagobam, but I don't know why. Zande come. I don't know why. The first time, that was the second time, we stayed in the studio and he was recording some song. Then at his place again, yali recording. One thing I noticed, naiga nemanya lwaki Chameleon akola ennyimba ezakabi. Yali recording na agoba bachali bonna mu studio. Mukyala we yali ali mu kufumba. Then nga recording naye bya recording nga tebivaayo, nga tebinyuma, kale nga tebimunyumira ye. So he told one of his boys to bring him his Bible yabalokole Bible. Nanga mwana so kwete Bible yangao ne bajijayo Bible wallahi nga ina Bible ye byaddala. Ne baleta Bible nga it's brand new, it's a good Bible yali ya black. And then he started reading verses in that Bible. Then I thought about it nemanya, okay, yes, ebigambo bya Chameleon ebisinga mu nnyimba ze, unless you read the Bible very well, most of those words biri mu Bible. And remember, this Bible has been there for centuries, yeah? Ebaddewo okumala akaseera akawanvu. Ebigambo ebiri mu Bible bigambo biwoomu nti even a billion years to come, people will read the Bible and the Bible will inspire them, it will encourage them. So Chameleon, what he does, ajja kuyimba oluyimba lwa luwanike nga walunzi naye agattemu obugambo bwa Bible. So gwowulirize befuula afuna obugambo n'abugatta ng'abujje mu Bible. Tosobola kumanya kati gwe ne weewuunya lwaki akayimba kaluddewo, why the song is lasting, and you listen to his music and you love it over and over and over and over, is because ebigambo ebiri mu Bible n'obeera yegwe Osama bin Laden oba yegwe Konyi, you love the words in the Bible. So that gentleman, when akitegeera nemanyi muyaya makano kakola afuna ebigambo ebiri mu Bible n'abiteekamu naye nga takulaze mbu abijje mu Bible, and for you love the music because it will basically communicate to you oba ofuna. If we can go back nga onolaba His Excellency the President Bobby Wine, nti music we akozesa quotes z'abasajja abali ab'amaanyi n'abasajja abageze ennyo, quotes okuviira ddala ku za Martin Luther King, quotes za Mandela, Nelson Mandela, quotes za wachali, oba engero zaffe ez'ennono eza Uganda oba Buganda, ebigambo ebyo eby'amaanyi ennyo abantu abo bye baayogeranga. Bobi Wine ye kyakozesa naimba oba tugambire ku Jennifer. He will remove some of these words and he will put them there, and because those words are nice, you will like the song. You get the point? So that's when I noticed Nemanya, Chameleon is together, because abera mu mood and he reads the Bible when he's recording his music. As simple as that. So I've been in the studio with him like thrice. Then after, because we had booked Bobby, in his the three times I can't remember, because sisobola kujukira which specific song, because his voice is husky, number one. Number two, aba ayimba abikyusa ebintu buli kaseera. Osobola okwera mu studio ng'abadde ayimba ebigambo by'owuliddeko, olimba lugenda ofuluma nti temuli mu kigambo n'eki kubyewawulira. So you cannot know, he just comes and records. But I think ku luno olwa Sembayo we yasabira Bible, I think was trying to record oluyimbo olwo baluyita batya olwo olw'Oluswayiri olinganga olwa Yesu. He's a genius guy. Then I've gotten very many encounters. Early in the morning, wakese bukunga bayitawo buli kaseera. Very many encounters, supermarket. But he's a jolly person. If it's your first time, he scares a little bit. But I've never had a bad encounter with him. No, like for radio, it was a first encounter with him. We've not had something ish, and he's a good guy. I think he's a good guy.